Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a portrait and we're going to change it to a pop art portrait, similar to that of Roy Lichtenstein, which we'll talk about a little bit more when we have to combine the two together. So I chose this picture of Harper. Now, we could go through and we could outline everything. Excuse me. With a pen tool and do it that way. I'm going to do it the, I guess you could say, cheap and dirty way. So here's what we're going to do. So first what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the layer, Command J. And I am going to duplicate it one more time, Command J. So we have 3 layers. Each layer you will do something else to. The top layer, the middle layer, and then the bottom layer. So we'll start with the top layer, and we're going to go up to, and I'm going to make sure that my colors are defaulted. And we're going to go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and we're going to go into Sketch, and you could do graphite pen if you wanted to. I am just going to do photocopy because I want a nice outline of her. Just a very simple outline of her. And I'm going to press OK. And now I have an outline. Now I'm going to hide that. Now I'm going to go here. And I'm actually going to go into my layer adjustments. If you do not have layer adjustments over here, my layer adjustments is right here. You can go up to your window and make sure adjustments is clicked. Then you're going to go into the posterize. And you're going to pick ever many layers you want. I don't like 4 because for some odd reason I just don't like the colors. 13 is a bit much. It depends really on the quality of your image. My image is a very high quality image, so I am going to get some good layer qualities with that. I'm going to do 9. And then I am just going to go over here, and I'm going to do Command E, which is now going to flatten that. And then I'm going to go back up to Filter Gallery, and I'm going to go into Artistic this time, and I'm going to do Cutout. And I'm going to zoom out so you can see what it does. It simplifies it just a little bit more. You can do less levels, more levels. Just make sure that you get the amount of detail that you want. Your simplicity for your edges, you can change that around. That's going to change things. Your edge fidelity will also change things. I like to keep mine about 2 and my edge fidelity about 1 or 2. I don't mess with edge fidelity too much. It really doesn't do much for this image. And then I'm going to press OK. So now I'm going to hide that layer. Go into my background. I'm going to double click on it to unlock it. So now it's layer 0. And I'm going to do a gradient map on that to turn it black and white. And I'm going to Command E. So now I have a black and white image. Then I'm going to go up to layer. And I am going to go up to, I'm going to go up to image, adjustments, and I'm going to go to threshold. Now this really depends on your image. Some images, if it's a lower quality image, this number is going to be lower. If it's a higher quality image, it's going to be higher. You want to get the right amount of black and white that you want. Okay? So I want my background to be pretty black. This is about the details that I want. I'm going to press OK. Then I'm going to go to filter again. But this time I'm going to go down to pixelate and color halftone. Now this is where the tricky part lies. Again, this number, higher quality image, higher number, lower quality image, lower number. So you want to keep it between like 6 and 12. 6 is going to, for me, 6 is going to be extremely small pixels. For a lower quality image, 6 will be fairly large pixels. You want to make sure that all the channels are 0 because this is a black and white image. So all we really have to worry about is the max radius. So if I do 6 for this and I press OK, these are the pixels that I get. Okay, so if I want them to be that pixely, that's fine. I can go up to filter, pixelate, color halftone, and I can do 12 pretty big pixels. I don't want something maybe quite that big. I'm going to take it down to 10. And if you want to try different things with this, you could always duplicate this layer and do different pixels and then mess with it, because we are going to rearrange things just a little bit. So I'm going to go up to Filter, Pixelate Color Halftone, and I'm going to do 10. That's the number I want. And then I'm actually going to pull this above here, turn this layer on, doesn't do anything, but I'm going to change this to Soft Light. And then I can tone this down a little bit, so then you get that little nice halftone dots in there. That's what we're kind of looking for, is those halftones. I'm going to do mine about 80%. Then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to switch this to multiply. So now I have a nice outline of Harper, and I have a nice pixelated pattern. Now if I wanted to, I could really go a little retro with it and do something similar to the background that you did with your letters. I could go in and I can flatten this image, and then I could cut out, I could cut out the background here. I could cut out her hair. Then I could put some stripes in the background. I could put some more pixels, very similar to this. You could do something like that in the background with the stripes and then the pixels to add the halftone effect. That's completely up to you. So you want to pick an image. I don't honestly care what image you pick for this. You can download one from the internet for this assignment. Make sure that it is a higher quality image that's over 1,000 pixels wide or tall, in both directions, not just 1,000 and then like 200. Make sure that they're over 1,000 pixels for each one, because you'll have more success with a higher quality image, I feel. So here is my pop art version of my daughter Harper.